mean, you immediately went to like the first time I had heard that word was with some of like the racial stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, me too.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
that's where I learned it.
Yeah, for sure.
And then as I've continued to unpack some of the different buckets of oppression and discrimination and all of that, I'm like, oh, this word actually applies to a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like the first time I heard the word fragility was about white fragility.
Right.
And it was in 2020.
Yeah, for sure.
And for those who don't know, I am in an interracial relationship.
Right.
We have a multiracial family. And
right.
I thought I was doing pretty good, you know, as the white lady in that. And I learned real quickly that, I mean, I had a lot to learn.
Yeah.
And so as everything was playing out and my family hunkered down in the pandemic, we had reasons we needed to make that choice. My husband and I were having very deep conversations about this. And I was, in a way I had never understood before. I would have said pre-2020, I would have said, I am not a racist. Post 2020, I now am practicing my anti-racism.
Yep.
I do love Ibram Kendi's work.
Yep.
His book was life-changing for me.
Yep.
But understanding ideas like privilege, power dynamics, and how that plays into fragility. When you are not, if you go to the gym every day and lift 100 pounds and I go to the gym every day and lift 5,
right,
we're going to experience 50 pounds very differently.
Yes, we are.
I'm fragile because I'm not used to the tension,
wow,
to the weight, to the challenge, so it is not an insult to me.
Right.
To acknowledge my white fragility and my white privilege. And I felt very challenged as I was learning those things. And so I would like to start by confessing, acknowledging, and unpacking that it is good for me to own that and understand that as we go into this conversation about the other areas.
Absolutely.
My white fragility is because I haven't had to lift 100 pounds.
That's right. Yep.
And my privilege, I do have it.
Yep.
Since I do, I'd like to use it for good. And I'm still learning every day how to do that. I'm not going to nail it.
Your black card is in the mail, Jenna Mountain.
I've told you I'm the whitest person that comes to such a
Your black card is in the mail.
I say all that because as we go into this, there are other buckets where there's fragility and privilege. And a softened heart can do more good, realizing that. So this will not land unless someone can get into that type of posture about this.
I'm speechless. I'm literally speechless. Like I'm speechless. I just need a minute because I was not prepared for that. I was not prepared for you to say that and to display that level of humility and deference. I was not prepared. Like, I'm literally going through my mind, like, do I know a white person who's ever said what you said? Do I know a white woman who's ever said what you said the way you just said it? And the answer is no. And so there, I am just as if I need another reason to love you. Like, what the hell, dude? You literally could have just been like, oh yeah, church fragility. The reason why I said it was because, and we could have just rode that wave, but this level of humility and demonstration Like this is what is amazing, is to demonstrate the heart posture you need to have to even broach a subject like this.
Yeah.
Is what an example. Thank you.
Yeah.